This week's the week. We're gonna get it done in here. I can feel it, feeling good. We've just been to our second NCT feeding class and it went well. And now we've got the afternoon to hopefully set up and get ourselves ready for a really good few days. I'm saying a week because I like update every week, but we've really got 4 days, haven't we? No, 5 days with the weekend included. We've got a few days. Anyway, first job is a good tidy. Because we're not getting much done with this, and we have got a hippo bag instead of a skip at the moment. Which is basically one of these things that they come and collect and crane onto a big lorry to dispose of. Also last night Ollie got on all of the rest of the architraves, so these are all now secure in all of the rooms, including this one too, which is really exciting. It is going to be done by the end of this week. I can just feel it in my bones. And on that note, we actually have to have it done pretty much by the end of this week because we have booked in our plumber for the Friday, who's going to be fitting all the rest of the radiators. So the skirting board has to be in at least where the radiators are going. And then we have the electrician coming back in to fit all of our sockets and lighting. So yeah, end of this week. Really exciting. Unfortunately, you won't see that bit because that'll be after the Friday video goes up, but we should have everything done by then. And here's a little before of our storeroom. And we have floor space to fill again now. And the hippo bag is already at least half full. It's now Monday morning and the first day of our baby moon. Happy baby moon. Happy baby moon. Maybe just as exciting, but not quite as relaxing as going away.
It is exciting.
It is exciting, yeah. So yesterday, Sunday, Mum and Dad came, and I'm going to say we finished the wallpaper in the nursery. It looks so lovely. There is one little teeny tiny bit to do under the window, which we can do together because it's not the long, our ceilings are quite tall. That's also wanting a little bit of attention. So yeah, we've got that to do, and Mum and I came in here and this looks really exciting. We were working on all of the architraves, filling, caulking. Mum primed them for me because that's something that I'm not doing pregnant. And you can see some of the skirting board is starting to go in. So today, plan is, first things first, we have the electricians and plumbers coming at the end of the week. So we just need to check that we've got all of the accessories and everything for them ordered so that we're not panicking last minute that they don't have what they need. And then Ollie's moving on to doing all of the skirting board around the rest of the room. That's the plan, isn't it?
Yep.
And what are you going to do to help?
This isn't technically air gel, this is more like a cuddle.
He loves it.
Air gel is there.
Well, at least we get to spend this week with you, hey? That's a plus. Although he loved Gigi and Pops when they were around yesterday. Oh my gosh. Had lovely cuddles with my mum. Right, let's get to it. This is what our little morning meeting looks like. Thankfully, I ordered this kind of not knowing that it was dimmable, and thankfully it is dimmable for the nursery, and we've got dimmable switch. I showed you these in the previous video, but today we're going to go up and just see that we definitely like them. I'm not too worried about the two sconces because as long as we like the fixtures, I can return and swap these after the electricians have been, but definitely need to decide on these. These are all bits that we need to do things with. So for example, we have got some blanking plates, which we are going to sand, prime and paint in the same colour as the wall so that they blend in. These were actually switching from the top floor. We put some really nice brass ones behind the bed in the spare bedroom and you never see them. So we're moving those down to our bedroom and putting these kind of nicer white ones. These still are screwless, nice white ones. I'm going to put those up there in the place. And the nursery one, we also need to do something with this because it's going into the wardrobe. So Ollie might cut the hole for this one to go in. You need to basically just decide on that. And this is our big box, which we've just labelled and checked off with a list that we took upstairs just to make sure that we cover everything. So we're going for exactly the same. This heritage brass, which we've gone for throughout the house now. Thankfully they still keep doing it. Which look a little bit like this. Sockets and excuse a very messy room, but like we've got this switch over there in our dining room. Or you have, I take that one, something a bit more, oh, I think I like them.
Where did we have these for? Bedroom?
Yeah. Maybe we just get 4 of the same, because actually I do love that colour next to the wall.
Yeah.
This looked a bit too modern.
Yeah.
It's dark, I think. What do you want to have a look at it again?
Only thing I'd say is this is probably going to let in more light to this area.
Yeah, but I don't know if you
need
need
it.
it.
Very. Yeah, but you've got window light coming in both those rooms. This room's got no direct window light. So I don't know whether it might feel a bit dark, but then...
Could go for what you like. Bedside, I think that's a pretty easy yes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really like that.
Yeah, they're really nice.
With the, yeah, that's the correct. Looks lovely with this colour in here. It looks a lot less green when you put it next to like a beigey wall. It's funny, isn't it? Perfect, that's done. And then we were just going to check this one in here. It's, as I said, it's not going to look the most beautiful. We still don't have the shade for it, but again, that's fine because obviously we can put up the shade. That'll go up there. Honestly, sometimes I think actually doing the work is easier than all the ordering and finding and searching. We made a bit of a doo-doo with the towel radiator in here. I really struggled to find a towel radiator because Burlington don't do one, so I couldn't get one from the same company matching in the same gold. Now I managed to find one that was the right colour, and so the plumber put in the pipes. At the time, Ollie said pretty much any towel radiator can be adapted so that it can have an electrical point going into it too. Ordered this one, turned up, he was like, yeah, not that one. So that was mistake number 1 with it. Now mistake number 2 was that I didn't look and find the valves for it at the same time. Rookie, I really should have known this, but it was a bit of a last minute panic as the plumber was coming in to just get it sorted. Now, this, when I've looked today, the towel rail on other sites, so I ordered it on Victoria Plumbing, they do not have the matching valve that goes with it. They suggest a few. Cutting a long story short, on loads of other websites, it's now down to a fraction of its original price, and I'm pretty sure it's because the valves don't exist. So we've ordered 3. And I'm just hoping we remember to return them because the return dates for most like bathroom companies is about 14 days, so it's a little bit less. Yeah. Anyway, it's all ordered, it's all there. Also panic ordered a bathroom light for in here. It is difficult when you're doing like gold. So we've obviously got gold in the bathroom, but we've also got antique brass. And I did go for antique brass lights, which I think still looks quite nice with the gold, and it matches in with the rest of our house anyway. So yeah, not quite sure what I'm doing now, but all has. Popped in the skirting board along here. Love how the light comes into this room with the trees outside. It's looking good. I just love this time of the year. Looking out and seeing when the wind blows, the leaves like confetti everywhere. It's so pretty. But he's probably going to slow down now because we have our wonky bay window. You know, our plasterers were not the ones. They didn't do the best job. So that's going to be a bit of a task for him. And we've both agreed that we're just going to have to fill it to a certain extent. I think I might paint the skirting that we've got going around the wardrobes because that's another job that he can start doing now. Then I think our next job and the next and final thing to order is the insert for the fireplace and putting that back together so that I can just double check the size of it.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away.
I'm working and talking because that is what this week is going to be like. It is just gone 6 o'clock and we are starting to slow down for the day. Ollie managed to do all the skirting in the bedroom. I showed that in the morning because, as you can tell, we lose the light so quickly now and it'll be better for you to see it in the morning. He focused on that while I did all of the caulking, filling. Honestly, it's endless, but I think I've nearly done all of the architraves for all of the doors. They're looking like so different now that they're crisp and they're all up and starting to turn a little bit white. Although they are going this same colour that I'm painting now. So this is the skirting, like the little trim skirting that's going onto the wardrobes in the bedroom. We're also doing the same one in the nursery, but that obviously went green instead of this colour. And Ollie is now, you might see the light go on soon. He is just bringing in the marble fireplace, which has collected, sorry, it's probably getting quieter as I'm going away. It's collected a little bit of like debris, mold, whilst being outside. So yeah, bringing that in. We're gonna give it a bit of a clean tonight. And we're just gonna try and evaluate because we need to order the right size insert for that to be able to put it up and finish the skirting. That doesn't have to be done for the electricians, but it's just a good job done whilst Ollie's home. Yeah, we're just talking about the fact that like today's gone really well, and maybe we might be able to do something on Thursday, but we've got so much to do, so lots running in, because we still need to paint all of the areas again before the electrics go in, so all of the sockets and everything, yeah, and switches. That'd be nice to be able to paint again. So yeah, but productive, good day one. I think we're definitely going to get there. And the crazy thing is that by the end of this week there really won't be much more to do apart from maybe wardrobe doors, which will be amazing. I always say this and then it gets to the end of the week and we're nowhere near, but we'll see.
And I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in.
This sun is looking really lovely.
Windows open so I can hear the sound of people talking, the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will
Very much underestimated just how bad it had got, so we've come outside to hose it down first instead.
try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. Gonna let the sun shine in. Gonna let the past be filled with smoke.
Oh yeah, that would be my carrot. We decided to check in this morning after a nice big tidy up and dust because it was looking a mess. But skirting board in the bedroom, guys. Done. Tick tick. Sorted. Started caulking these as well. Just love seeing it here. We've also put a little bit here on each side in the wardrobe for now. In here it's just going to be white on the walls, but we're doing all of the trim the same colour as the bedroom because we're still not sure about here. As I was mentioning before, there's going to be IKEA wardrobes going here, but they don't quite go to the end, so we're going to put the wardrobes in and then try and put the ends in afterwards. That's the plan, because you might just see them because they don't quite come to the wall. Today, Ol is going to do the lobby skirting.
Yeah.
That's the main job to get finished, which I think we should do semi-quickly.
Yeah, it's not too much to do there.
He's already got in this bit and I've corked it, but it's all of these little teeny tiny little fiddly bits. And then after that it's moving on to the last, this is a complicated one. I'm not sure I'll even explain that at the moment, but in our hallways it's a bit of a pain in the arse because this side, as you can see, is quite thick on the stairs and goes into there. This side of our house, we basically have a slither skirting board. How it originally was, I have no idea why, but it means that we have to cut the back of this skirting. As you can see, I'll started to make it or put it into the wall. That's why he's cut this bit out here so that it matches in perfectly. So yeah, that's a little bit more complicated. And then we're doing the skirting all the way down there. And I get left with all the fun jobs. I have got it feels like day 10 of caulking.
Yeah, so much.
After doing you guys wouldn't have seen me doing the nursery so much, but doing the nursery, all of these. Now I'm doing all of the skirting board in there. And I don't think I'll show you that because
It's a bit boring.
it's a bit boring. It is a bit of a week of caulking. We hope by the end of today, so we looked at the fireplace last night, we're going to put that back together, but we hope we might paint the wardrobes as well by the end of today. Or not.
What are you classing the end of today as?
Like tonight.
I was going to say, if you can't see about 11 o'clock at night, then yeah, fine. You have to run out and get some paint.
Yeah, I need to get some. I'm going through caulk like you literally wouldn't believe. I think I've gone through 6 for this upstairs already. So I'm gonna have to go out and get some of that anyway, so I can get some primer at the same time.
Yeah.
And then yeah, because we think once these are painted as well, it's gonna look finished, this room.
It's gonna look so different.
So good. I think this is my favourite part of the room. It's all been caulked. The little nails have been filled too. All this area. Lots is getting some cuddles. I'm going to stop for lunch now because Ollie has coated outside all of the little areas. This is a bit of a pain in the arse area, to be honest. But as you can see, he's coated all of these to go in after lunch. They're all ready to go.
They fit quite nicely, actually.
Oh yeah, they fit really nicely. Just need to cut. Oh yeah, after inspecting. Yeah, just need to cut them down afterwards,
And the lobby will be done, and then I can caulk and fill that. And I'm getting a little bit like, oh, I don't even know where we're going and what we're doing next. Like I'm getting a bit confused. I still need to caulk. This one had a bit of a gap, so we filled it first. I need to caulk that. I think then we've got to fill absolutely everything before we do a big sand down. Think we're about finishing up for another day. The caulking is done. Finito, finished. I don't care if it's going to sink overnight. That's it. Done. Finished. We've decided not to paint these yet because we still have some filling to do. Filling is never ending. So tonight, Ol is going to finish the filling that I can't do because of bump. And tomorrow morning, we'll sand, move everything out, give it a dust, and then I can do the final paint. So this room will hopefully be done.
Painted tomorrow?
Yeah. Done pretty much tomorrow. And then the lobby has also been done. We have a snooze and pooch from the jacket here. All of the skirting is in and caulked and finished. So same for the lobby. This will be done tomorrow. Well, it might take a few days to paint, but it will be starting to paint tomorrow. And Ollie is then moving through and he's doing the skirting here, and he's just made this. I find these little bits of skirting so difficult to do. He's made like a little template, cut out the back, and then it should slot in here. But it doesn't. There's only a tiny fraction. And then gonna sit really neatly in there and go at a bit of an angle.
I'm not going to get it out again if that goes in.
He didn't take this bit off because obviously we don't want it too slim coming up to our architrave there. It's all a bit complex, isn't it? But it looks really neat. It's a shame that this side of, we just have no idea why this side of our stairs goes like this. It's not just here, it's on this side up there too. But it was,
yeah, originally I don't know, the house just seemed like this wall was plastered thicker.
yeah.
Not plastered thicker, it's just, I'm guessing it must be something to do with how this string is attached to the house. But it seems like it's a thinner piece of wood.
Yeah. But it makes putting new skirting board in
Pain.
very tricky. But once it's all filled and painted, you'll never never know. So I think that's us signing it off for the night though. Another good day. I feel like today went very quickly.
Today did go really quickly.
I'm not sure. We achieved everything that we wanted to achieve, but it went a bit quicker. We didn't do the bathroom skirting though.
No.
No, but that's pretty easy. There's only like a few slivers
Yeah,
to
it's
do
only a
now.
couple bits.
And we do have a bit to do down here, but we've said we might just leave that. We've got to get the majority of this finished off for the plumbing and electrics. So because we have to paint, Ollie keeps saying, he keeps going, well, why do we have to paint the whole way? And I'm like, because all the electrics, everything is going in. If this isn't painted, it's going to be a pain. I mean, yeah, I guess you can paint around it, but it'd be a pain in the arse, wouldn't it?
We did upstairs. We didn't have the room painted when the electrics were done. They left all the sockets hanging off the wall in little bags.
Little bags, yeah, and then you screwed them on.
Yeah. They would be easier if we can get it all done in one go.
Yeah, and get them to do it. So that is another day. Is it changing? I hope it is. It feels like it is to me. Today we've hit exhaustion. It's kind of funny that we both woke up this morning and we're like, oh, I ache so badly. It always seems to be the case, doesn't it? Like we just like hit a day after these consecutive days of working that we're just like tired. Otto's waiting for a toy, which he's crunching. Today's plan is to sand in here and paint, and then we're done in this room, which seems crazy.
Yeah. It's really like now that the skirting board's on, it really looks like it's turning into a proper room.
Yeah, but we're also getting to the point where there's like little things to do and we can't remember what we're doing. It's like I have a feeling we're going to be slow today.
Yeah, really slow. My thumbs are hurting most of all.
We're just moaning.
My thumbs. God, it makes me worried. I'm like, I don't think this is like arthritis, but I can imagine how painful it is getting older and getting arthritis in your hands.
Yeah, I can feel baby in my hips now. It's finally there.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
And all the squatting and bending. I've got my real comfy clothes on today because you can't really see. I've got trackers on because I wanted to be comfy. Anyway, we can do it.
Let's get to it. Put some tunes on, get chatting.
It's such low energy.
We need to get back on coffee.
I don't drink coffee.
Well, I need to get back on it. You need to start it.
You little monkey. You little monkey. You're getting stuff out of the bin. You think this is just this like play toy, doesn't it, hey?
Yeah.
It's like toy box. It's 4 o'clock and we've just finished the sanding and hoovering up. That took a million times. I was like, oh, it'll be an hour.
You did say now this morning, didn't you?
I did. I totally underestimated that, and I am a bit zonked to the point where I've just gone to sit down, have a little like 20-minute nap. It's looking, I know it sounds strange, but a lot softer in here. I don't know if you can tell that we've sanded, but it's definitely looking softer and neater in many ways. So now we're going to do the big clean. We went and got some what they called mops and stuff because we need to mop down all the walls.
Feather dusters, that's what we got.
Feather dusters. And then we're going to give it a go at cleaning it all. But it's all looking really good. This obviously took a lot of time when we're doing all this. And these are all lovely and smooth as well.
found my heart again. You were standing there, you bravely let me in. I could It's hard to be this real. We can play our favorite song, dancing to it all night long. With you I feel something, 'cause we're both so unashamed.
Well, we may have totally underestimated today, but it's all fresh and clean in here. The walls are painted, the skirting, the doors are all painted. It's feeling really nice and fresh. It's about 7:15. I'm gonna go and put on some dinner for us now, and Ollie is going to prime the wardrobes. I'm not doing prime and paint, so I'll probably say goodbye for now, leave you with him, and we'll see you in the morning where it's just gonna be more painting. Although I think this is going to be a really big, lovely transformation.
Yeah, I think it's going to make the room look really different.
Yeah, and painting it tomorrow in the eggshell the same colour. That's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Well, it is dark on our last day, and we haven't checked in today because we have been real Wallies today, haven't we?
Yep.
Like king and queen Wallies. We started the morning with receiving an email about our electrics that they weren't in stock and they weren't going to be coming despite ordering them in time.
And it's saying online that they were in stock.
In stock.
And it's saying that it'll be sent out next day delivery.
It's not going to be here. So we panic bought on Amazon. Then we came up, we started doing some other things, and we've got the plumber coming in tomorrow. And we were just double checking that we had everything. Well, our Victoria Plumbing order arrived, which was meant to be a gold valve for the bathroom. What turned up? A gunmetal modern valve. Totally different. Like somebody had just gone and picked 2 random valves from the shelf and sent them to me. There's that. And then I came up and I was like, did I not order the shrouds, which are basically the pipe covers for all of the radiators? And I literally said to you, like, why I wouldn't have ordered the valves without ordering them.
No, because we buy them all from the same place, from Cast Iron Radiator Centre. So you get the radiators, you get the valves, and you get the shrouds, all in one go.
I was like, it wouldn't have made sense. But nonetheless, I'm blaming it on the baby, panicked, and I was like, I don't have them. I didn't see them there with the valves. So panic ordered them, next day delivery with a company that I found, paid like £11 to get them here on time. And Ollie came upstairs just a matter of an hour or so later and goes, they're here in this box.
Yeah, but why did I find them? I found them because I needed a hole saw, and I found a hole saw and realised it was the same hole saw we used to cut the ceiling lights.
Oh.
Wrong size. I've cut all of our ceiling lights too big. So
a lot too big as
a
well.
lot, like massively
Like
too
they're
big.
supposed to be 76 and he cut 92. And the most hilarious thing is that we went over this last weekend, looked up the website of the lights, checked the size, and went and bought a new hole size.
Specifically to do it. So I don't know how we got the size wrong. I don't know.
We're working under too much pressure at the moment.
Yeah.
I think we're too exhausted, we're working too quickly. I'm sure we've done a few other things today, but basically it's been one of those days and it's dark already. It's already 4 o'clock, so all of that happened and it was about like 2 o'clock and I swear we'd got nowhere. We're meant to be going to NCT tonight, which we're not doing because we're not ready for the plumber tomorrow. I'll show you where we've got to. Ollie's dad has just come and helped him carry the cast iron radiators up the stairs. Good news is the plumber can come in tomorrow and do all the radiators because we do actually have the Strauss, because we did also message him being like, they're not coming till 12 p.m. So, wow, Ollie, what has been up with us today?
I don't know. It's like been one of the worst days we've had in ages.
Yeah.
Like, we have some bad days sometimes, but today has been, like, I swear.
We're frazzled.
Yeah, it's like 5 o'clock and we've probably only got like an hour's worth of like solid work done.
Yeah, anyway.
Ots is happy though because he found a ball.
Yeah, Ots is really happy because found a new tennis ball behind the radiators. In good news though, I did manage to paint the lobby today and the rad is there looking real beautiful in its place, all ready to go. Colours looking gorgeous with the wall. because these were not actually matched. We didn't have them bespoke matched because that's extra money. Ready for all the valves to go in. It is unfortunately very dark in here, but hopefully you'll be able to see what I want to show you. The rads are all in place. We also had to do the CCTV today, which is currently outside of our house, and then we put this plate on, painted it the same colour, painted all of this another coat, so that they're all ready for tomorrow too. And I'm not showing the nursery because I'm saving that for a whole video of itself, but we also had to wallpaper behind the radiator, and that one is done. The only one that isn't done is this wonderful hallway one, which has now been primed, but you can definitely see here, we also need to paint this wall for that radiator to go in tomorrow.
I found a star in you, always guiding me to where my words are true.
Well, the plumber is arriving this morning, and I think we could officially say we did it.
Yeah.
We did it. We're at the point where the plumbing and electrics can be finished, in which case we will have warmth and light in here, and I think it will start to feel really homely and nice. We've still got some deliveries arriving, so keeping our fingers crossed that they arrive and we get everything that we need. But I think I'm going to sign this one off here. I think I'm officially putting in my maternity leave to the renovations. Do I need to write anything formal? But we will see you in the next one, hopefully when it's all in. Bye guys.
Bye.